Welcome. Today on Sizzling with Sindel, I've got a breakfast sandwich for you that we used some leftovers that we had lying around. So subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way the next time we have something, you'll be ready to see it. Here we got some tomatoes, grape tomatoes that we have, and I had an onion here. I put this in the sausage that I've already pre-cooked. The grease from the sausage, and then I added a half a stick of butter, salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and some onion powder to this, and some red pepper flakes. So I have this in my cast iron skillet, and I'm going to saute this for quite some time. And we're going to just get those onions where they're soft and kind of translucent. We're not really caramelizing the onions, and we're just cooking the tomatoes down just a little bit. So I wanted to use these tomatoes up. They were starting to kind of wrinkle up and get them all ate. And then, as you can see here, I'm adding bacon. Cook these up. Sam's Club. You guys can add or subtract. But basically, I just wanted to use what I had laying around the house to make a good breakfast sandwich. And like I said, I've already taken care of the sausage and cooked it prior to. And in a minute, you're going to see. You can have the scrambled eggs. And I think I used 10 eggs for this, and so this is a 12-inch skillet, and I've had it on high this whole time, and I will turn it down once I put my eggs in, but right now I'm cooking on high. Pretty simple recipe. Just chop them up, cut the tomatoes in half, and I diced up my onions here, put them in there, and then added the bacon, of course. Next comes the eggs. We had leftovers of this, so this fed us a couple of days, but it's a simple recipe. Once again, when you add the eggs, add a little salt and pepper to it as well, and because you need every time you add a layer, you want to season that layer. So we'll go ahead and do that, and you'll see here we incorporate all this together. We're going to let it set up, and then I am going to add cheese to it, and I use cheddar cheese. I've also used Colby Jack before, but I had some cheddar cheese slices left. I'm going to cover this up with the cheese once the eggs kind of firm up here with all that mixed together, and it smells amazing. So if you do this at home, you'll know what I'm talking about. That bacon really hit that pan hot with those onions and those tomatoes. It really made a big difference on the way it smelled. It smelled great before, but that bacon really emphasized the smell factor. So the next thing we do here after these eggs get through, like I said, we're going to cover it up with some cheddar cheese. You can use American or whatever you have. You can even use shredded, but like I had some sliced cheese. So, and I'm making this into a sandwich, and as you see, I'm going to cover this up, and then once I add the cheese to it, I'm going to place my sausage patties that I'd already pre-cooked on top of that cheese, and then I'm going to put the lid on this cast iron skillet, and I'm going to allow that cheese to melt, and I'm going to turn the heat off on my skillet here, and I'm just going to cover this up, and it's just going to melt down, and then all that finishing cooking, it's got a nice brown crust on the bottom of the eggs, and this sausage is going to kind of settle on top there in that ooey gooey cheese. And then I'm going to cut these out into little squares to put on my sandwich here, and I'm going to slice that sandwich into we're going to enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was fun to make. It was a quick thing to make, and I enjoy making them as well. So I hope you like and subscribe and continue to look at our other videos, and we'll see you next time. We appreciate you. Hopefully you got some value out of this on a simple cook. If you have any questions, leave those below, and check out our links below as well. So You guys take care until next time. This is Sizzle with Sindel, and we'll see you